Hi, this is Randy. I'm stuck in traffic, so while I'm stuck here, I'm just trying to think of the perfect man, because I was trying to have a good thought, some nice thoughts. Now, please don't comment and tell me that I'm unrealistic and that doesn't exist, okay? I already know that. I know it doesn't exist, okay? And if it did exist, they're already taken. Any guy that would be like this is already hooked up with somebody, and that woman is never letting him go. So I know I'm not meeting him, but I like to drink, so okay. Here it is. Now this is specifically tailored for me. 5'11". Nice thick hair, but not bushy. Like a good haircut. Dark hair. Nice teeth. They don't have to be perfect or huge, but they have to be straight and they have to be healthy. Healthy gums. Full lips and a straight nose. Any color eyes is fine, but I am partial to blue, brown, and green. I don't really like hazel much. So the physique would be athletic, but not too muscular. Not somebody who like works out, on those pipes or guns. I get them mixed up. Which ones are the pipes and guns? I mean, I want that little bump in the muscle on the bicep, but not like a huge bulge. Just one that I can like squeeze, and whenever you touch a guy's bicep, they always make a muscle. I love that. So, this part of the guy's neck, after they get a haircut, a fresh haircut, and their neck's like really, really shaved and smooth in the back, and they have these tiny little prickly hairs underneath that have been freshly cut, I love to put my hand up there, underneath on the back of their neck when they get their haircut. Yeah, I like that part. So, okay. Proportionate body. They have like straight shoulders. Straight, they stand up straight. They don't slouch. They have good posture. The guy would have good posture. Now, the way he dresses is like, kind of like, you can't pin it down to a style. It's pretty masculine and basic. Like, yeah, some flannel shirts, a sweater, some like muted colors, obviously a nice butt, wears nice shoes and boots, like those like, I don't know, we used to call them chug boots, something like those kind of boots. Not somebody who like wears tennis shoes all the time, but he has some like nicer kind of shoes that they would go out to dinner wearing instead of always wearing gym or tennis shoes. Okay, so that's how the guy looks. Now, personality. Well, let's go to job first. Education would be bachelor's degree. Master's would be okay, or high school diploma. Those are both like, they're like okay. The best would be bachelor's. A guy with a master's or PhD is probably going to be maybe too cocky. And it's rare, believe me, it's rare to find them. They think they're hot shit. Although it's not rare to find women who have masters and PhDs. They're all over the place. So bachelor's degree would be best. Now, I definitely, obviously, no truck drivers. The labor kind of a jobs are great. That's fine. Plumbers, electricians, contractors, any kind of like specialty labor type job. But the only problem with that is once they start to get like 45, 50, they don't want to do the job anymore, and they start getting real tired, and they've really ragged their body out. They have really put a lot of pressure, so that's not that great of an idea. It's better when you're young to be around with somebody like that, because they're always like kind of working out. I like when they work outside, they get a tan, they got a tool belt on, or they get a little sweaty and stuff, and they really kind of, you know, did a good day's work. That's real sexy. But when they get older, it's just kind of like, ugh, God, ugh. It'd be nice if he had a job where he, you know, not necessarily suit and tie or anything, but just it'd be nice if he just could like wear some khakis and put on a button-down shirt and wasn't having to like work his ass off for the rest of his life till he croaks type of a job. Now, how much money would he make? I would say like really minimum $50,000, and that's if there's no child support. With child support, that changes the whole deal. It almost doesn't matter how much he makes, because you know he's having to pay out like a third of it or more to the child support, so that changes things. But let's say there's no child support. Ideally, 70, 80,000 with no child support. That'd be perfect. Now, what kind of car do they drive? I do not prefer a truck. I mean, I think it kind of like is the extension of their manhood, and they drive these big ass trucks for no reason. Now, if they're driving a truck because they use the truck for work, or they need the truck and they actually use it for stuff, that's different. But you see all these shiny trucks in Detroit, and like, you know that those trucks are just gas guzzling hogs, you know, and used as an extension of their penis. And I don't really like guys driving a truck. Just a regular car, mid-size. It's cool. Nothing super fancy. You know, not a Gremlin or a K-car, you know, or some beat-up Buick from 1996. No, not that. So let's see. Truck drivers are out of the question. Pilots are out of the question. Anybody who travels a lot, out of the question. I can't trust that bullshit. I can't even trust somebody that comes home every single day at the same time and spends all his free time with me, because that's what the narc did. And obviously, I couldn't trust that shit. So, pilot, never. Never. Anybody who travels too much, always got to go stay in this hotel, that, traveling around, having some, you know, prostitutes and bitches in every corner of the globe. No, not doing it. Regular job, teacher would be okay. Somebody in the medical field, not a doctor. Oh my God, you'd never see them, and they're with nurses all day. Not a doctor. Lawyer, oh no, they're full of shit. Although I have liked a couple lawyers, but that was just initial impression. I'm sure I would have gotten like really sick of them. Medium level, maybe manager of something. Accountant, it seems super boring. Engineer is common around me, and that might be okay. Never actually really dated one, so I can't rule engineer out. Someone who works on the production line, absolutely not. Now, somebody who's like heating, cooling, or making the car industry function kind of in a laborsome job, but in a managerial type spot, that's fine. That's cool. What other fields are there? Human resources? No, I don't. That doesn't sound right to me. Definitely not somebody in retail. Can't think of any more jobs. Personality. Confident. Not overly friendly. Balanced. Not too shy. And not too outgoing. Somebody who teases a little bit and kind of makes fun of things. I prefer somebody who can make me laugh and has a really good sense of humor, and somebody who doesn't take everything I say super seriously or wrong, but gives me the benefit of the doubt, because I need the benefit of the doubt. I definitely do, especially when you're starting to get to know me. You'll take me wrong, and like these guys kind of they take me in the wrong way, and usually I don't give a shit because I don't like them, but I don't want the right guy to take me the wrong way. So how would he treat me? Well, he can't be afraid of me. He can't be inappropriate. Totally respectful at first. Relaxed, not nervous. Even if he's nervous, don't act like it. Please don't act nervous. That's embarrassing and it's annoying to me, because I'm not going to be nervous. Don't you be nervous. Smile a lot. Keep conversations going. Ask me about myself, but also talk about yourself kind of equally. That would be ideal. Obviously somebody who's not drug addicted, alcohol, somebody who cares about his parents and really, has some good things to say about his parents, who are probably aging or possibly, deceased. Somebody who's got kids, maybe one or two, not too many. The kids don't live with them, please, because then they definitely don't have time for me. But the kids live with their mom, or their kids are grown. If they still live with their mom, they're, late teens, getting ready to head out for college. That child support's about to be done. Woohoo! Somebody who does not like to just stay home every single night and weekend. Somebody who does like to cuddle up in the snow, but somebody pretty outdoorsy who has some different interests, willing to try some new things, kayaking. I don't know. I'm willing to try new things, and I'm willing to share some things that maybe the guy hasn't tried. It's always fun to do something maybe you've tried but the other person hasn't, because it's kind of like you're doing it for the first time too. So anyway, I can't think of anything more right now, but that, so far, that's my perfect guy. They're not a cheater. They got morals, values. They don't say that they love you right away, but they give you enough of an idea that they do like you. Each time seems to, you want to just see them more and more. Each time you see them, you like them more and more, and pretty much you get to a point where, oh boy, there's nothing wrong with this guy, and I've gotten to see him 3-4 times yet, and I can't find much wrong with him. This is a good sign. So, that's it for now. Thanks for listening.